Yo, haha, Miltnificent.
The Nike Air Max 1000 series, was originally supposed to debut, and if I'm not mistaken, during the springtime. Looks like it's going to be the summertime, but in the Oatmeal series. Let's talk about it. What is good, YouTube? Your boy Miltnificent coming back with another quick video. And today I want to talk real quick about the whole Air Max 1000, at least the Oatmeal series. I think this is going to be the first colorway that's going to drop in the futuristic 3D print that Nike's kind of innovating. Basically kind of giving a spin to the whole Air Max 1 series with a futuristic touch to it. The only thing about this is I know a lot of people are going to look at the price point and go like this, because you got to remember, Adidas is also doing the 3D print shoe. They've done it last year or something as an experiment. They kind of did it, kind of released it. Some people had access to it, some people didn't. Then they re-released it, and certain tier stores had that 3D print shoe. Now, I find it ironic that the same Adidas 3D print shoe will also be releasing again on the Adidas app, if I'm not mistaken. I want to say it's July of the summertime. But the reason why I'm bringing that up is because Nike is also releasing their first 3D print shoe around the same time, summertime. Now, there's no official date, a specific date and time when it's going to happen, but I suspect maybe end of June, beginning of July, if I were to sit there and do a guesstimate. But the price point for this is $210. And I'm trying to remember how much it cost for the 3D print from Adidas shoe, which I think was, I want to say either 160 or 180. So it's cheaper for the Adidas shoe. But it's not a knock to the Air Max 1000, because I really do like what they put. I think it's a little bit more detailed in terms of the one molded upper. It looks like what they did. And they still did that air chamber where the air unit is for the whole, where you see the Air Max 1000 series. And this Oatmeal series is kind of like a off-white-ish colorway, if that makes sense, like a creamish colorway. So I get that that's the first colorway, but I think some people, for $210, some people are saying that they would rather wait for the other colors to drop, because if I'm not mistaken, there was like a sneaker convention or something like that that Nike was hosting. And it was showing like the futuristic shoes. It was showing the hyper boots, all that stuff. But then it got to the whole Air Max 1000 series, and you saw it in the red colorway, the blue colorway, and if I'm not mistaken, I think I saw gray and orange, and it was definitely a series of different colors. So a lot of people are waiting for those colorways to drop. So comment below, let me know, what do you think about the whole Air Max 1000 series? Do you think it's a good idea by Nike? They're going green, right? So, they're using less carbons, less pollution in order to produce these shoes. And this is kind of the gauge or the new way of doing things. And I know what people are going to say. Listen, Ye did it first. Adidas did it first with that whole, and listen, they did. It was innovation. It was stuff that, when you looked at the sneaker community, you didn't see a lot of companies doing it. Now you see more and more companies doing it. The difference is that was foam. This is a 3D print to a certain point. Like it's a different approach to what we have normally seen in the sneaker community, what we're used to seeing in terms of the shoes we wear today. So foam is kind of like a material that's being utilized a little bit more, but it's just basically being oversaturated with the whole 3D print concept, right? So I'd be curious to see what's going to happen. And then also, if I find out a date, I may actually go after this whole Air Max 1000 Oatmeal colorway. I think it's something that I like, future and innovation. And then the fact that this is also made out of Germany. For those that don't remember, there's another shoe that, another kind of, not, I wouldn't say famous shoe, but another shoe that was also made in Germany, and that'd be the Yeezy 450s. Like these, I know people like, they want to talk about the whole aesthetic and stuff like that, how it looks, but these feel really good, and they're built with good material. So if, German engineering is, and you see it in cars too, they do this stuff, they do it big. So I'd be looking forward to actually getting this Air Max 1000 series and putting it on the Miltnificent channel. But your boy Miltnificent, man, I am out, and you guys stay blessed.